The men's 100-meter finals in this year's Olympic Games was honestly one of the craziest finishes in track history, and it has garnered so much attention from just how close it was. It's 0.005 seconds between Kishane Thompson from Jamaica and the eventual winner, Noah Lyles. There was nobody that could have seen exactly who won with the naked eye, but with further inspection, Noah Lyles did come out on top by the ever so smallest of margins. This race was just crazy, but there was also something that many other people saw just before the race took place, and that was that the athletes were forced to wait an excruciatingly long time. After all of the athletes were brought to the track, they waited to get into their blocks for close to 5 entire minutes, which has to be one of the longest holds in Olympic history, if not all of the 100 meters. This really was an agonizing thing to watch. But recently we learned exactly why this happened, and that's because just a few moments before the athletes were set to get into their blocks, there was actually a rioter who jumped onto the track and almost made it onto the running surface. This picture right here showcases a few meeting officials tackling an actual riot protester who was wearing a Free Palestine t-shirt. This almost got very, very bad for the athletes, and if this individual had in fact gotten onto the track, it could have resulted in something tragic. Imagine if he had jumped on the track and made it past the officials while the athletes were running. This would have been one of the worst moments in 100 history. Now, I actually love this picture because all of the cameramen are actually just doing their job very casually while these couple of gentlemen here are on top of this protester. After the race, the athletes were asked if they realized that anything was happening. All they said was that they knew they were waiting a very long time. In fact, there was one moment when Noah Lyles was signaling to the officials, "Let's get on with this, we're waiting for too long." But now, in retrospect, to realize that there was a protester trying to jump on the track makes sense as to why they were being held. Because if someone was actually ready to obstruct this race, it could have resulted in something terrible. If this race wasn't already dramatic enough from the insane buildup throughout the year and the incredibly close finish, this right here just adds to the drama that happened in this year's Olympic Games and the men's 100 finals. And I'll make sure to leave a few articles down below explaining what was happening, and I also wanted to give full props to the meeting officials keeping this individual off of the track. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, until next time.